What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Fallout 4. My name is Splattercat, stoked to have you here today as we try to infiltrate this water machine processor thing and hopefully get... Oh, good, there's a illuminated door. It's weird how these light bulbs still work after like 200 years. Either that or somebody swapped them. I keep pressing F to go into third person and first person swap quickly. And unfortunately, I didn't really want to do that either. That was an accident. I should probably re-keybind that. That's probably why they put it on 0, but I can't push that. I don't know. I don't like it. What is this? Damn, you ugly. That's an ugly plant right there. That's one of those plants that out in the forest, I assume that if you touch it, it would make your dick itchy or something. I'm not really sure. There's so many plants in the forest that do that. I live in poison oak country. That's like everything out here. I'm like, what is that? Oh, that's poison oak. What is that over there? That's also poison oak. What is that right there? That's blackberries wrapped in poison oak. Like, everything is poison oak out here, and it just gets worse. The further out into the thicket you get, the more poison oak there is, and it is utterly absurd ducking that shit. I hate it. You can't go anywhere. Run around with techno. Or techno. I said techno too, but you know, you gotta get your music on while you put the techno on. Like wample, 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 wample. Get your EDM on while you bathe in techno. I don't really want to go in here because I think there's gonna be ghouls, but I'm gonna try. The Beantown Brewery. Oh, this isn't our place? Well, I mean, they have beer, so maybe we should check this out. Beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A long time ago, way back, something blew up. I don't think things in a brewery are supposed to explode like that. God damn it. I might miss with my finger. Hold on there. Mark my words, something bad's gonna happen. Da 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 da. Wah 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 wah. Maybe I should keep my 10 in my hand and a gleam in my eye for right now. Will you stop knocking shit over, dog? I'm here trying to sneak. And you're out there sabotaging me. Oh, Raider Scum. It says so. It says you're Raider Scum right there in your name. I probably would have been like, hey, how's it going? My name is Splat. You want to chill? And they'd be like, nah, because we're bandits. But I'm like, quit, or you'll die, because you will. Pipe pistol. This looks like a booby trap right here. If I've ever seen one. Did he trigger his own trap? Okay. I accept that. Knuckles, leather. I kind of want to rock all leather, to be honest, and be a little bit lighter. I don't know if there's any benefit to running. I think there is. It said on one of the loading screens that the heavier the armor you run, the less you can sneak. And so since I have been sneaking a little bit, it might be wise to lighten up our gear set a little bit, but I don't know. I also like it when bullets bounce off of me when I get shot because I have a Superman fetish, so maybe that'll work out better. Tower Tom. He's now Dead Tom. His modifier has been changed to accurately reflect his current living situation. I like this gun. This gun make me happy. I shoot you right... You don't have to fall... Now I gotta go all the way down there to get your loot, man. Ugh. Why can't you make my looting situation easier? Towering Tom. He's got himself a glow-sighted light pipe revolver pistol. Probably want to hold on to... Oh, wow. Everything he's got is actually pretty good. Okay. He's been getting his welding on. He's wearing like some Jedi outfit underneath that. Yeah. You felt that, didn't you? You're like, wait. Your head started to itch for a second. It's okay. It's okay. I don't... You can admit it. Your head started to itch because I was messing with you. They got a weapons workbench in here, which is not so terrible. A surgical scalpel. Please don't be booby-trapped. So let's go ahead and I'm going to knock off a couple of choices. So we got weight. What we would want to do now is verify which letter is the one that matches. I'm talking through this when I do it. It's not like I'm not being patronizing right now. I'm talking through it because when I do commentary, it's hard for me to think critically. And so if I talk through it and I make the commentary follow my thought process, it makes it more likely that I will not destroy myself. And so what we would want to do is we want to verify if the A is the letter that's in the proper position. However, everything else here doesn't look to have an A right there, so then we want to verify the I. Doesn't look like there's anything else with an I. The T. Is there anything with a T as the final letter? There's not, which means that it has to be the W, correct? Unless I missed something here. Maybe it's just the letter. I can't think about that now, though. Why is that bracket not working right there? Shouldn't that bracket... Did I already click it? I must have already clicked it. Remove that done. We'll figure it out in a second after I knock out all the brackets and whatnot. Which I would also highly recommend. Got our tries reset. A little bit disappointing because we didn't get the maximum amount of mileage out of those. Go ahead and hack that little guy right there. Got that guy. Got one right there. And I think that should be close enough to get us somewhere towards where we want to be. So it got rid of the one that we already clicked on, which is a little bit unfortunate. We did roam, and so the likeliness is, or the likeness is 1. These actually are not following my understanding of the way this works. This one should have 1 that's in the right position and the right letter. I don't see anything that ends in an M. Did I get that one right there? I did. I don't see anything with an A in the 3rd slot. Oh, no, there's farm. There it is. I didn't see farm. Apparently it was on the side, so I didn't see it. Crew's getting restless. Still got plenty of beer, but food's getting low. Sent Sparta and her crew out of Batafootle to see if they could find something, but folks are going to start deserting if we don't turn up something edible soon. Closest reserves of the federal stockpile, but it seems Lily and Red Tourette's parents never taught those bitches to share. Gonna have to make a move if we don't hear from Sparta soon. We tried to storm the stockpile, but Lily, Red, and crew were dug in like ticks, wiped out half our men before we could bolt. Dreg and Hook managed to grab a couple of hostages. Maybe we can trade them for a couple of snack cakes. At least now we got fewer mouths to feed. Lily! It's fucking Lily! I'd recognize that bitch anywhere! Dreg brought the hostages from the raid up to my room, and the second I saw her, I knew we were saved. Now Red'll have to deal with us unless she prefers getting her sister back in pieces. Never seen so much food. When I told her we had her sister, Red thought I was full of shit, but one letter from the little sis cleared things up real quick. Now the crates are pouring in, and so are the recruits. At this rate, we'll be able to make a move on Corvega or DB Tech before the year's out. How the fuck did she get loose? I chained that bitch to the fucking floor. Still half asleep when she came at me. I thought she was aiming at her leg, or thought I was aiming at her leg, and now there's blood fucking everywhere. Gotta clean this up and do something with the body. This cannot get out. Red's not gonna give a shit if she finds out her sister's dead. Rumor of a fat caravan train drifted in today. Whole crew didn't want to hit it except that it never showed, or whole crew went to hit it except that it never showed, because it didn't exist. While everybody was out, I stashed Lily's body in one of the vats. Think she even improved the flavor. That's one problem solved, but this gang's dead in the water unless the food keeps coming in, and that means Lily's letters, they have to keep going out. I'm gonna need to find some more pens. Seems somebody took down Jared. Much as I hated that chem-hungry bastard, he was no pushover. Gonna need more guns. I wonder if that one's new, like if you haven't killed Jared yet, if that one will be there. Because we killed Jared inside the factory a little bit ago. This holotape contains encoded subroutines for the brewing of Gwinnett brand Dead Redcoat Ale. Attempting to use these brewing subroutines without licensing agreements is considered theft of corporate secrets and will be prosecuted. Okay. Please return to your local Gwinnett brewery for a cash reward. You gotta be real loud about that kind of stuff, otherwise people won't return it. They'll be like, oh, I got a thing. I don't know if there's anything worth scrapping here. Let's take a look at these weapons. I might hold on to, so he's got a compensated armor-piercing, blah, 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 10mm. I've already got a 10mm, though. Close-sighted pipe revolver I'll probably hold on to just because that shit is going to be useful, but everything else I think we can get rid of. I might also use the revolver instead of the shotgun just because, I don't know. Shotgun doesn't seem to do much for me, so we'll get rid of you. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Get those parts out of there. I'll keep you. Knuckles can go. Pipe pistol's got to go. I'll probably get rid of the shotgun as well, and this will be our new number 2 weapon. Keep us traveling light. I like how we have Bowser elbow pads. That's pretty sweet. Banana. Give me your treasure, because I killed all your friends. I modified the song a little bit to accurately reflect the time and life that we're living right now. Cool. How many rounds I got for this thing? Out of curiosity. Oh, I have 71 rounds? Well, shit, yeah. Sounds good to me. I love revolvers. I need to get myself a nice wheel gun. I live in a place where you can buy guns, and so I figure I might as well, right? I mean, everybody else has one. I want to be included on the fun. How come I don't have a gun? Because they're expensive, that's why. I find it hard to justify dropping like $600 on anything. I'm like, I'm probably going to take this to the shooting range like 3 times, and then I'm about to clean it once a year. Essentially, I'm signing up to do a whole bunch of work, and then I'm paying money to do it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm down with this right now. I don't want that. Hardened Raider right leg. I don't think any of those are looking sexy right now. I should probably take some of it, though, so I can scrap it out, I guess. We don't have a whole lot of stuff that's going to allow us to properly make armor upgrades. So maybe breaking down a couple suits of armor. So are these ready to go, or are they just bottles? I think they're just bottles. These would be great, by the way, for salvaging ourselves a little bit of glass if you ever needed it. Like if you're putting in lighting or anything else in your little hometown place. Man, this place is hella booby-trapped. These people are super paranoid. So we'll take the tin cans real quick. We got a chem station over here. Oh, look at that. I can make buff tats and all kinds of stuff. Huh. Yeah, exit the station. I see no need for it right now. I would actually like to pass the time until morning. Maybe take like 4 hours. I don't know. We've been wandering around at night. Like every single time I go outside, it's nighttime, and we end up wandering around in the dark. And I don't like wandering around in the dark. It makes me. I wonder if our dog cuddles. I feel like that's a major asset of any dog is does it cuddle. Some freebie bottle caps down here. One would assume that since you're in a beer brewing bottling factory, you'd find a ton of caps down here. So couldn't you just trade the caps for the food you need? Like what happened there? I mean, this place would probably have a shit ton of caps on hand if I took a wager. Huh. Ow! That dude's got bucka. No! Oh, he's got grenades, too. That's unfortunate. Alright, back up out of the hallway. Back up out of the hallway. Give me another stim. Then we re-infiltrate. And back in we go, and we hope we don't end up in NBA Jam mode again. Come on. Ah! And indeed. On fire again. The joys of wasteland combat. Apparently, I am super flammable. I don't know if they just made me out of, like, vegetable grease or what they did here. But I definitely appear to be quite flammable. Heal up a couple... I don't know why I threw that. That was a pointless throw, but I did it anyways because I felt like I needed to retaliate in some way. He threw something at me, so I'm going to throw something at him. That's what he gets for being a douche. Come on. Ah, no! Stop it with the fire! I'm made out of leather and also apparently kerosene. You should really stop throwing out. I think that little thing on my spot. What is the point of that air thing that I have on? Does it actually purify air? I feel like this gun fires too slowly, too. I don't like the recoil time. It takes me a while to get back into... Got him. It takes me a while to get back into position with it. Like, it actually jerks the aim up a little bit. And then it's also, he's got to pull the hammer. It takes a while to get back in action, so... I don't know. I may swap it out. This guy's got a whole bunch of gear, so I'm going to take his stuff. So we've got lightweight metal chest pieces. That's obviously way better than what we have. We have a lightweight metal right arm. A right leg. I think we're pretty much wearing metal armor right now. Hell yeah, although the little groinal region, what about getting shot in the wee-wee? Like, if I catch one of the peck, I'm going to be real annoyed. I'm not going to be in a good mood. There are some things in this life that I hold sacred. That would be one of them. I also hold it frequently, but that's beside the point. Harden, I need to get rid of this stuff. I wish there was some place that I could work on. Metal right arm, metal right leg. There's so much random stuff in here. I'll probably get rid of those then. Just to keep us light. I'm keeping the tuxedo. Get rid of the fedora, maybe. Man, with that grenade spam, that sucks. That shit is brutal to deal with. Like, how many grenades can you spam becomes the question. I think they need to put a hard limiter on how many grenades some of these guys have. Because every time I fight with raiders, I feel like they spend more time throwing grenades than actually fighting. Especially since there's no setup time on it. Like, if there was some kind of, like, grenade, and then they went through the animation to throw it or whatever, it would give you a chance to adapt, but they just whip that shit out and instantly throw it while shooting guns at you. minor annoyance, but still an annoyance nonetheless. Is everything reloaded? I'm going to hold on to the 45 just in case. Let's go ahead and quick save. A little low on medical supplies right now, though. This is not going to go well if we don't solve this soon. Bring us down to this level. I don't know if there's anybody else around here. Gonna have a little look-see, though. I think that probably just circles back down and around to the production floor. At least we got good armor out of it, I guess. I gotta look at the bright side here. Got a keg right there. Just in case you want to be the life of the party, make everybody like you a little bit more. Be the dude with the keg. Everybody likes the dude with the keg. You bring a keg to the party, be like, oh, yeah. Especially if we got a kegerator. Okay, so I think I've already been down here. I guess we'll go back up to the top. I think that guy was like a rare spawn or something. I'm not totally sure. It's kind of a pain in the ass, though. F. What's in here? Apparently, I was completely and totally out of durability on that bobby pin. It was ready to go. So in we go to the next room. Was there anything in the lockers? Pack of cigarettes right there. You should always pick up cigarettes or cigarette cartons if you can. Worth a lot of money. Oh, you look at that. Oh, there's a rad roach too. That's fun. I think I'm going to go in with the 10 real fast. There. I'd rather kill them before they have a chance to kill me. Data corrupted, data corrupted, data corrupted. Full year capital spending is now estimated to increase over the previous year thanks to budget tightening and a lowering of quality control in the product, including an increase in the water to wart ratio. Brand management has also announced a marketing push of Bunker Hill Brew to lower income markets, which we all know spend a larger percentage of disposable income on beer and malted beverages. Gross margins are speculated to increase well into 2078. Well, there's never anything wrong with a sin stock. I mean, people love that shit, so what are you gonna do? If people are gonna buy, you might as well provide. There's a tibia in there. I always felt like the word tibia sounded like some kind of vitamin supplement. Be like, make sure to take your tibia. I don't know, doesn't it? It sounds like one of those random generic pharmaceutical grade like pills that you take once you turn 50 or something to make sure your bones don't fall apart. Because you have to worry about that kind of shit once you get old. Apparently they were bowling with bottles over here. So where did this asshole come from? Like, where am I right now? I came in through here. How did I miss this guy? That's weird. Maybe he was outside and he came in to take a look around. Did any of the terminals have anything different? Tours happen every half hour, can last anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes. Guests are treated to a bird's eye view of the brewery from our elevated walkway. Brewery is not liable for any patrons who fall from the walkway. Guardrails have been installed for their safety. Tours include a 5% or a $5 discount for purchases made at the gift shop and a complimentary tasting in the parking lot as guests leave. Temperature of complimentary tasting is not guaranteed. So you give people beer before they get back in their cars and leave? Oh shit, that scared me. I got scared for a second. God, those monkeys. Those monkeys, you gotta watch out for them. That one appears to be quite busted. There's some... Well, is there anything... So we got a gold-plated flip lighter. Pilsner bottles. I do enjoy a good Pilsner every now and again. I like all beer, though, excluding IPAs. I'm not an IPA fan. Never have been. Never have been. Do I have anything in here I can do anything with? Crispy squirrel bits? Yeah, go ahead and make them. Free XP. Grilled rad roach? Yeah, get that shit going. Sounds good to me. Depends how hungry you are. We got some rad stag in there. Little bit of rad scorpion. Oh, we're getting that XP now. Yao guai ribs. Yeah, there it is. We're eating good now. I'm a fan of improvised meals. I don't know if you guys are or not. So we can make vegetable starch out of some of this stuff. And then if I do that, what's the vegetable starch for? A dirty wastelander. Huh. Not interested. We'll jump up out of here. I was actually just looking for new objects that I could heal myself with because we went through a lot of stim packs fight with that jackass. To the wasteland, to the quest. Till I shoot bad guys the best. Till I get my levels rest. Oh, yeah, yeah. You didn't know what I was going to say right there? That's true because I didn't know what I was going to say right there either. So it looks like the water... Wait, what quest do I have queued up right now? Troubled waters. Let's have a look. The treatment plant appears to be... I don't know if it's that little tower right there or what that is. We're going to take a look at it. Dogmeat, I'm going to need you to step your game up right now and kill things better. I'm going to need you to be a valued member. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go hire that other Minutemen guy. I'm going to have him come along and throw some armor on him. Maybe he'll help out a little bit better. Oh, these are the Oberlin Station people? I don't want the Oberlin Station people. I don't care about them at all. That's odd. My quest log appears to be very, very upset at the moment. There we go. I'll deal with... We're already here. Let's deal with Oberlin first, I guess. We'll get the info and then we'll leave.
Excuse me.
Did the Minutemen send you?
Of course. Just tell me what you need help with.
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies and threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
No telling, I'm afraid. This time there were 3, but who knows how many are back at their base.
Yeah, I was going to say, last time they sent me out to kill raiders, I thought it was going to be one of those, like, let's go shoot 2 or 3 people type deals. And then I found out there was, like, 12 trillion of them out there. And so you guys do a really bad job of explaining how many raiders there are. Every time they're like, oh, it's like 2 or 3. And then I go out there and there's like 1,000 of the little bastards. Man, that sucks. Who has to sleep on the floor? How'd you roll that? Did you guys flip a coin on it, or how'd that work out? I'm going to take your Tatoes. Don't hate. Got to pay the fee. You gots to pay the fine. I'm not going to ditch anything in the workshop right there. It might be a smart idea to go get rid of some of the stuff we're carrying around, though. I keep hoping we're going to come across an armor station. How do we get across the water over to there? So we can cross at the dam over on this side. But if there's already bad guys in the area, there's no telling if they've taken the dam or not. We'll check the radio station, then we'll kind of loop our way around, and we'll hit everything along the way, hopefully finding an armor station so that we can break down some of the stuff that we have. I'll transfer it into a workstation a little bit later. Stay hidden for right now. And since this is a high damage weapon, if I could catch him with one and get the double damage bonus, it might work out for us. What's going on with you, pal? Power relay coil and some steel. Okay. What's going on with this? Extend satellites to amplify signals in the surrounding areas. Okay. Surprised it still works. Then again, my understanding of this world is that they continue to build everything out of analog and like as much signals or as many random analog components as possible. And so, I don't know, stuff that's made out of physical materials tends to last a lot longer than anything that relies on like digital stuff. So I suppose that makes it so I can maybe hear the radio further out. Like maybe the radio comes in and out in this game. I'm not really sure. I have to cross down here, and I'm just going to have to hope that these are friendlies.
Hi there.
Huh?
Huh, a kid.
Hey. Yes?
Daddy, do you like my dress?
Charlie, you look beautiful. Just like a princess.
Bunch of Raider parts in there. That's how you dismantle a football team. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if there's anything worth having. Oh, there's a first aid kit over there, and I am low on survival sundries, so appears to be what we're looking for. I think those are crab boxes. I'm not really sure what those are. They don't look like the crab traps we used to use. Maybe they're lobster traps or something. I don't know. We used to go crabbing all the time, and our traps looked a little bit different. But anyways, I don't think those are crab traps. It goes to operations. That bridge functions right there. Looks like the sluice is closed. There's probably something down in there if we took the time to look, but I'm not going to mess with operations for right now. I'm trying to stay on task. I don't want to get super sidetracked every single time I play. In here, we've got some Wonder Glue. Armor workbench. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and scrap this stuff on down. An extra left arm right there. Metal right arm. Get the steel out of it. That was actually totally not worth it. I was hoping to get some leather or something out of these, but I guess you can't break down clothing items. So with these pieces right here, I think it'd probably be smart. It's got the lighter build, or we can go with pocketed. And asbestos lining. Like, this chest piece tastes like nasal pain. Oh, we got a metal right arm piece that we could probably throw something on. We can make it a little lighter. It's already been lightened a bit, but all of these appear to take quite a bit more armory skills than we have. It's unfortunate. I'll probably just make it all painted metal. Improves damage and energy resistance. Yeah, why not? What can you do with the miscellaneous? You just make it pocketed. Lower that down a little bit. Okay. And then on this side. Alright, my cat got a hairball. Anyways, while he works that, he's making it right in the middle of the video, too. Sitting there talking in the background, you can hear, "Oh God, meow!" And you're like, "Hold on, buddy, I'm ending the episode right now." Alright, kitty. Thank you for painting my floor with new coatings. I appreciate it. Anyways, thank you for joining me for this, the next episode of Fallout 4. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. We got our armor upgraded. Things are looking a little bit nicer. Does it actually paint the armor? I think it does, maybe. Yeah, it makes it red, I guess. I don't know if that helps out at all. The red ones obviously go faster. So I'll see y'all next time. Hi to everybody.